Here's your check. Have a nice day. Here's your check. Have a nice day. Is our spouse a locksmith? Is our spouse a locksmith? Can't you be a physicist then? Can't you be a physicist then? I hope you get well soon. I hope you get well soon. We were discussing our plans for the weekend. We were discussing our plans for the weekend. It is the official language of the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. It is the official language of the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? You shouldn't use profanity in public. You shouldn't use profanity in public. The management team was discussing the budget. The management team was discussing the budget. Can't be a tradesman after a year? Can't be a tradesman after a year? He likes to listen to classical music. He likes to listen to classical music. She wasn't usually a policewoman. She wasn't usually a policewoman. Do you believe I won? Do you believe I won? Can you direct me to the safe? Can you direct me to the safe? Aren't you an anesthetist every year? Aren't you an anesthetist every year? I am very good. I am very good. You couldn't have failed a century ago. You couldn't have failed a century ago. May I borrow your pen, please? May I borrow your pen, please? You can complain. You can complain. Better start eating healthier. Better start eating healthier. Can I become a journalist before? Can I become a journalist before? They are going on vacation during the summer vacation. They are going on vacation during the summer vacation. He is considering changing his job. He is considering changing his job. We need to meet our sales targets, the manager said. We need to meet our sales targets, the manager said. Please don't joke with me. Please don't joke with me. He will write a book. He will write a book. Then we can be paramedics. Then we can be paramedics. Sometimes we shouldn't be orthopedists. Sometimes we shouldn't be orthopedists. They cleaned their rooms. They cleaned their rooms. Our grandmother was a waitress. Our grandmother was a waitress. Can't it diversify? Can't it diversify? They wouldn't last. They wouldn't last. How about watching a movie tonight? How about watching a movie tonight? Energize people. Energize people. They had their roof done by a roofing company. They had their roof done by a roofing company. We will have a picnic on Saturday. We will have a picnic on Saturday. Check in at 3 a.m. Check in at 3 a.m. You shouldn't collect every day. You shouldn't collect every day. Do you mind if I examine your ears? Do you mind if I examine your ears? The book I read last month was great. The book I read last month was great. I am silent. I am silent. He was working in the office until late last night. He was working in the office until late last night. I have a ball. I have a ball. Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? Will they not organize now? Will they not organize now? We must not forget to bring our passports to the airport. We must not forget to bring our passports to the airport. By the time you arrive at the party, we'll have already celebrated. By the time you arrive at the party, we'll have already celebrated. The legendary chef's dishes were world famous. The legendary chef's dishes were world famous. They weren't a month ago. They weren't a month ago. Was her sister a midwife? Was her sister a midwife? If you don't have breakfast, you'll be hungry later. If you don't have breakfast, you'll be hungry later. If I had a magic wand, I would grant all your wishes. If I had a magic wand, I would grant all your wishes. He learned to play the piano when he was little. He learned to play the piano when he was little. If it's cold, I won't go out. If it's cold, I won't go out. I have no other opinion. I have no other opinion. Do you know any foreign language? Do you know any foreign language? My stepson was an athlete. My stepson was an athlete. Will they not connect? Will they not connect? Our half-brother was an actor. Our half-brother was an actor. Is your grandson an inventor? Is your grandson an inventor? You'll have a nap in an hour. You'll have a nap in an hour. Sold out. Sold out. Check when. Check when. Who opened the door? Who opened the door? Should we consider outsourcing some of the work? Should we consider outsourcing some of the work? The package was wrapped in gift paper. The package was wrapped in gift paper. We are watching a football match on TV. We are watching a football match on TV. If you come to school, we'll have dinner together. If you come to school, we'll have dinner together. He usually listens to music before going to sleep. He usually listens to music before going to sleep. Do you benefit? Do you benefit? I will be looking at him. I will be looking at him. How much time do you spend exercising? How much time do you spend exercising? We could have had a great time if it hadn't rained. We could have had a great time if it hadn't rained. In the entertainment capital of the world. In the entertainment capital of the world. He's already made dinner. He's already made dinner. Don't we design daily? Don't we design daily? The cake my mom made was delicious. The cake my mom made was delicious. We are all equal as human beings, no one is superior to another. We are all equal as human beings, no one is superior to another. Have you ever swam in the ocean? Have you ever swam in the ocean? I love taking photos. I love taking photos. Should the producer never be? Should the producer never be? Does he play football with his friends? Does he play football with his friends? I have a flat set of sticks. I have a flat set of sticks. Please enter your name and password. Please enter your name and password. Until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. He had worked for that company for 5 years before he left. He had worked for that company for 5 years before he left. Can you understand what I'm saying? Can you understand what I'm saying? If we had left on time, we would not have been stuck in traffic. If we had left on time, we would not have been stuck in traffic. I can't detect any change in their behavior. I can't detect any change in their behavior. Oil often lubricates the officer's gun. Oil often lubricates the officer's gun. I'm going to the shop to buy some cake. I'm going to the shop to buy some cake. If it's dirty, I don't go out. If it's dirty, I don't go out. It may be late due to traffic. It may be late due to traffic. May not be forgotten often. May not be forgotten often. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your effort. You should not appreciate at noon. You should not appreciate at noon. Does not respond every day. Does not respond every day. He went to the gym to exercise. He went to the gym to exercise. If I were you, I would apologize to him. If I were you, I would apologize to him. We must be careful not to make mistakes. We must be careful not to make mistakes. What's the problem? What's the problem? Is his father a psychiatrist? Is his father a psychiatrist? Is our uncle the president? Is our uncle the president? I'm so thirsty I could drink an entire lake. I'm so thirsty I could drink an entire lake. He was a vegetarian for years before deciding to eat meat again. He was a vegetarian for years before deciding to eat meat again. I will never give up on my dreams no matter how hard it is. I will never give up on my dreams no matter how hard it is. You can never learn. You can never learn. Before starting this project, we need to plan our strategy. Before starting this project, we need to plan our strategy. He will visit his grandparents during the summer vacation. He will visit his grandparents during the summer vacation. I can talk to you tomorrow. I can talk to you tomorrow. He started jogging every morning to improve his health. He started jogging every morning to improve his health. His nephew is a lawyer. His nephew is a lawyer. Was I a carrier? Was I a carrier? The movie tells a true story. The movie tells a true story. We are chatting in English. We are chatting in English. The librarian should arrive in 2 minutes. The librarian should arrive in 2 minutes. Will we not kill? Will we not kill? It's nice to have a pet. It's nice to have a pet. All the books on this shelf are mine. All the books on this shelf are mine. They better save money for their future. They better save money for their future. He wouldn't be a watchman every year. He wouldn't be a watchman every year. I wish I had a better memory so I wouldn't forget important dates. I wish I had a better memory so I wouldn't forget important dates. The legendary rock band performed for hours. The legendary rock band performed for hours. I went to the doctor for a checkup. I went to the doctor for a checkup. They could not start in the afternoon. They could not start in the afternoon. He looks later. He looks later. You will be in control of your life. You will be in control of your life. Sarah sang a beautiful song. Sarah sang a beautiful song. My car broke down this morning. My car broke down this morning. We're doing karaoke at the party. We're doing karaoke at the party. We usually have dinner at home. We usually have dinner at home. Couldn't try soon. Couldn't try soon. I didn't want to scare you. I didn't want to scare you. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. He went to the gym to exercise. He went to the gym to exercise. We were going to a concert in the music hall. We were going to a concert in the music hall. Do you have to answer sooner? Do you have to answer sooner? Are you sure now? Are you sure now? He was a doctor before retiring. He was a doctor before retiring. This view is very complex. This view is very complex. Can you help me find a good book to read? Can you help me find a good book to read? I don't go out if it's windy. I don't go out if it's windy. He's not always a laundress. He's not always a laundress. No, it doesn't have. No, it doesn't have. Have you ever been to Paris before your trip last year? Have you ever been to Paris before your trip last year? Do we record these sessions normally? Do we record these sessions normally? No afternoon downloads required. No afternoon downloads required. I had to transfer to another bus. I had to transfer to another bus. Did we look? Did we look? The loud barking of the dog made the entire neighborhood stand up. The loud barking of the dog made the entire neighborhood stand up.